introduce you. Hey, you guys, good morning. It's Maria from the FoxLA newsroom here in Los Angeles, and I've got the Ryan Beatty. Well, that is your Twitter handle, the Ryan Beatty.
The Ryan Beatty.
The Ryan.
Ryan Beatty was already taken, and so I had to put that in front of it.
Well, that actually.
It makes it sound much cooler.
That other. Who cares about that other Ryan Beatty? You know what I mean?
Actually, it's funny because I actually met him before, like last November, I think it was, and it was so weird just to meet another Ryan Beatty.
Is he the same age as you? Or is
no, he's older. I don't know exact. I think he's like 20 something.
Oh, he's so old. He's like 20 something.
No, he's older than me, but he's not obviously that old. But you know, so I have to put the Ryan Beatty in front of him.
I like that one actually better, Ryan. So we've got Ryan here in the Hangout, and I want to introduce the people in the Hangout here. By the way, this is really casual and, you know, it's not like over there. So, and this is sort of like our behind-the-scenes look at what goes into producing a newsroom, and we get to take advantage of all the guests on Good Day LA, and then we get to have you guys here and join us. So here is our peeps in the Hangout. We've got Trev, who's hanging out from the UK. He's in Yorkshire.
Hello.
And we've got Justin, who's also in England today. He's in Brighton.
Oh, what's that?
Hi.
Daniela is in Portland.
Good morning.
And Ayub is also in England, Leicester.
Hi there.
The English invasion here. You guys getting ready for the Olympics?
I don't think Britain's ready for the Olympics at the moment, judging by all the news stories.
That's right. That's what we hear. So Ryan is here today because you are a nominee. Is that right? For
the
Teen
Teen Choice Awards.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's super exciting. It kind of came out of nowhere when I found out I was nominated, and it was just the craziest thing.
How did you find out? Did someone call you?
Yeah, I was in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I had a show out there. And I woke up, and my phone was, like, buzzing like crazy. I was like, what's going on? So I checked my phone, picked up my phone, and my sister was calling me. And I answered it, and I was like, what? Like, what's going on? And she was like, you're nominated for a Teen Choice Award. And I was like, the heck? It was, like, the craziest thing ever. But I was so excited, and going on Twitter and read all my mentions, and everybody was, like, super excited for me. So it was awesome.
So take us back, Ryan, because for those who are watching and may not be familiar with you, which I find hard to believe because everyone online knows about you, but for those of us who are a little tiny bit older, so how did it start for you? What was the beginning? Well,
my sister Jenny had a YouTube channel. She's actually the one who called me and told me that I was nominated for a Teen Choice Award. She had a YouTube channel back in, like, I'd have to say, like, 2008 or 2007, like, when YouTube was first started. And we put a few videos up together, but nothing really, you know, we didn't have so many views on it. But we did it for fun. Right? Yeah, we sang together, and eventually she convinced me to kind of make my own channel, which she'd always had kind of want me to make my own channel, and because she really thought I had, you know, talent, and she wanted me to post more videos, but I was kind of like, I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it. And one day I woke up, and she just kind of, it just hit me, and I was like, whatever, you know, I'm just going to make a YouTube channel and see how this goes. So I recorded a cover, Forget You by CeeLo Green, and then I put that up there, and in a week it got 10,000 views, and I was so shocked, and like, it was crazy because I'd never seen that number on one of my videos before, my sister and stuff, and we were just celebrating, and I just kept putting more videos up, and I guess that people liked it, so now I'm here, and
then how did it go to the next level? Like, at what point did you go from YouTube star, channel to star?
Yeah, I think that it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's kind of like a challenge, you know, because there's so many talented people on YouTube, and, you know, you have to try and learn to, you know, YouTube can take you to one point, and then you have to break off it and do kind of your own thing, and so that's one thing that this past, you know, few months I've been learning to do is, I've been, you know, working on my album, and I have this EP coming out on July 24th, and so that's kind of, you know, just working on my original material. That's definitely helped me kind of establish myself, you know, more than just a kid on YouTube. So
that, I mean, I'm just amazed at the success you've had, and
thank you.
I want to know more, definitely. But if you guys have questions, you know, just yes, okay. Justin, yeah, what's your question?
Yeah, I was going to ask Ryan, hear the phrase about being the next Justin Bieber. Does it annoy you that people are forever comparing you to somebody else? Yeah, rather than being yourself?
You know, I wouldn't say it's like annoying. It's just you know, I don't think our musical styles are completely different. I have a kind of a Jason Mraz, if you guys ever heard of him, like more of an acoustic, organic kind of feel to it, rather than like the pop, like super pop.
That's annoying.
Well, you know, everyone has different tastes, but
not according to the 30 million of people.
Yeah, I mean,
annoying.
I mean, I really think, you know, whether you don't like his music or you like it, you have to,
Mraz,
and you have to definitely. I give him so much respect, Justin Bieber. I really think he has a really good voice, an amazing voice, and he has, you know, he's super successful and he really works hard. So, you know, when I get those comparisons, it's kind of like I take it more of like, okay, you know, if one day I'm that successful, I will be very happy with that.
That's so great.
I have to pop in. I think that was an awesome answer. It was just a few days ago that Justin Bieber, I can't remember what radio show he was on, but someone had compared him to Justin Timberlake. And apparently he was very, very upset with the comparison and wasn't quite as gracious about, hey, everyone has their own style. I think he actually ended up hanging up on the host. So I'm impressed that you didn't tip over your chair and like run out of the room and tell Maria where to stick her.
No, never.
Well, can I just make a comment? Obviously I'm 35, so I'm probably a little bit older than your target audience. So this is so this being the first time I've heard of you. Plus I'm in England, obviously. But I watched a couple of your videos before I came on, and you can sing on. You know, it's, yeah, it's an awesome voice.
That means so much to me. Thank you so much. Really.
No problem. Thank you.
Ayub, did you have a question as well?
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to ask, you've got a very wide range of influences listed in your bio, because I just went and read your bio, because, like Trev, I never heard of you until Maria mentioned you yesterday. So I was just wondering, who would you say influences most of your singing?
You know, I have, like you said, I have a ton of influences, and like me, I'm a very indecisive person, so when someone's like, what's your favorite artist ever? I'm like, okay, well, sit down, I have a list, like, you know, so I think that all my influence, like, really, I take something from everyone, like, I love John Mayer's music, and eventually one day I would love to do music like him, not exactly what he does, but, you know, I'm very inspired by his music. And his lyrics, like, are what I really love about his music. He's just, and I think that lyrics are more important than what people, you know, might think. Like, that's what I sometimes like to focus on. It's just like the song, like the actual lyrics, because, you know, you can just write whatever and have a good melody and a good, just one that you can just sing to, and it could be like a #1 on the radio. But I think what really hits people and what makes people just connected to you is when you can write a song that they really like can relate to, and so that's what I really love about John Mayer's music, is that his lyrics are so interesting and creative. And
how do you stay so grounded, Ryan? Like, you sound like a really well-adjusted young person. I mean, what do you attribute that to?
Well, my family, I would have to say, is just one thing. I've grown up in I'm an amazing family, and I have 4 older sisters and a little brother. So I have a really
4 older sisters. That's what does it.
I have a really big family. Probably, I have a really big family, and they all, you know, I've never like really done anything like super bad, but every time, like, you know, if anything like.
Dad, has he done anything super bad?
I won't say that.
No.
Anything like that ever gets to me, like, they're always keeping me grounded, and I think that no matter what, I'll always, like, no matter what happens, I think I'll always just be myself, because that's one thing that I've noticed, you know, about other artists. I don't know, like who in particular, but, like, with the fame, like, you have to always just, I'm Ryan. Like, anytime someone, like, asks me, like, how does it feel, like, I do not consider I don't even like the word famous. Like, that's, like, I hate that word, and so I'm just, like, me, like, and I don't know how this all happened to me, but it just did. Like, all the time people ask me, like, how did you get all these views on YouTube? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know. I just put these videos up, and now I'm here.
Just being yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Well, just one more question regarding that is, how do you get away from it all? I mean, it's all happening at the moment. You're kind of center of attention, center stage all the time. How do you get away from it all? How do you disappear?
There's times where I'll go to like the mall or whatever, see a movie, and there's might be like people there and who know who I am and take pictures with me or whatever. And I really don't mind that. I'm not one to be like, oh, not right now, no, because it's like I would not be in this position if it wasn't for the people who wanted to take I should be grateful no matter what that people even want to take a picture with me or want to meet me. So it's like I don't really thank you. I don't really complain about those kinds of things, and I like love that. I love when people want to talk to me and know who I am, and like that's like one of the coolest feelings ever. But getting away from it, it's kind of tough. I have a lot of I just moved from Fresno out here to LA, well, in Santa Clarita actually, which is like 20 minutes towards Fresno, north. And so my friends like when I'm with them, it's just I'm always doing. I mean, I'm always myself, but I'm just Ryan around them. Like they don't treat me any differently. So when I'm with my friends, it's like that's how I kind of get away from just the Ryan Beatty rather than just being Ryan.
Now, question for you about being online, because when you first started, I know there's a lot of people who want to do what you do. They're becoming YouTube personalities. How did you deal with all of the comments? I know Shaka and I have talked about this, about people who are young. Because there are lots of positive comments, but there are also a lot of negative comments. Like, how do you balance that out?
Well, here's what I kind of tell myself. Like, when I first put up videos, and there were a few, like hate comments, and I would lie to myself and be like, oh, it doesn't bug me, but really, like, it would bug me. But I kind of just tell myself this. It's like, there's two people, or I see two comments that say something really negative, and I don't even know who these people are, like, and they don't know me. So it's kind of crazy, first off, you think about it, that people can see you through a computer screen and think that they know you, like, just by watching a video. A song, too, like, something I'm not even talking, and they'll just comment on it. It's like, I don't know. And so I kind of just tell myself, like, there's two people just saying a hate comment, but there's, like, 400 other comments that are saying thank you. So why would I take my time to be like, oh, yeah, well, look at my views, like I have this many views. Why would I do that when there's people saying like, I love your music, you make my day better? So I mean, there have been times, okay, when I first started, I'd reply, to like a hate comment, and then someone would be like, why would you like reply to them? They, like, I love you. Like, how come I don't get a tweet?
That makes sense. That makes so much sense. So I'm kind
of like, wow, So I kind of at this point, I'm like, I don't even pay attention to that stuff. And you can't, like, that's anyone who wants to get on YouTube and start that. You can't think about that. You literally, like, you can't let that get to you, or else you're not going to want to put up videos.
Good advice, because I need that advice too, because we get that here as well. Kempton, Kempton just joined.
Yeah, I just jumped in, but can I ask a question, Ryan? So
you know what, Kempton, hold on for 1 second. I'm going to go to Daniela really quick.
Oh, sure.
Oh, I just have a quick question in the same vein. You were talking about, I guess, haters on YouTube and people that go out of their way to bring you down just to, I guess, make themselves feel better for a moment. Do you get any of that at school or at home or with your friends, people that instead of embracing your success want to maybe tease you or make you feel like you've done something wrong?
Yeah.
Really quickly, by the way, you guys, I have to go do a really quick hit. I'll be right back. But you're going to hang out with us for a couple more minutes, right?
I'll be here.
Okay, right back. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Maria's leaving her guests.
So that's all good.
Yeah,
I'm
Maria. Just pretend like I'm Maria, and we'll
sure.
just keep it going. She's prettier, but we'll work with it. We'll work with it.
Yeah. Well, I take an independent study now thing. So because a lot of times, during the day, like since I can't go to public school is like from 8 in the morning to like 2:45 p.m. Like I do stuff within that time. So it's like I don't always have. I take an independent study, so whenever I'm on the road, I can just do my homework or whatever. But when I was in school, and this is when I first started my YouTube channel, like sophomore year, beginning of sophomore year, like there were kids who just were super mean to me, and my friends always had my back and stuff. And for me, I would be like, that doesn't bug me, but the truth is, and anyone who says this, I believe is lying, is like when someone says that, at first, I mean, you can get used to eventually and block all that out, but at first it really does hurt you, and like, it almost made me kind of not want to do it anymore, because going to school and like, I just honestly, anytime when someone bring it up, I'd almost be like, okay, like let's talk about this later. Like, I didn't want to talk about like my YouTube. I would kind of like want to separate that from like school or whatever, because there would be kids who just, I don't know why, they just did not like me doing that. They didn't like me have more followers than them on Twitter, and like, it's crazy. I'm like, I don't know. And so like, now that I'm out of school though, it's funny because I'll be on Twitter, I'll be going through my mentions, and then they'll be like, shout out to my homie Ryan Beatty, like holding it down for the people out here in Fresno, like.
And it's the same people.
Same exact people. Okay, distinctly, I remember this one kid, which I don't think he'll be watching this, but. Okay.
You know who you are.
So, one time, so the quarterback for I was at this like AT&T event, and the quarterback for I think in my UCLA. Quarterback for UCLA, he I met him at this AT&T event, and one of my people who work on my team is DJ Ski, and he's friends with all these people, and so I met him, and we're just talking and stuff, and like, he was super cool, and he tweeted me like right after the event, and he was like, shout out to my new friend Ryan Beatty, like whatever, something like that, and this football player kid who totally was just my whole, like through middle school, just was so mean to me for singing and always got on me for that. He like tweeted like, wow, like, can't believe my friend Ryan Beatty is like getting shouted by the quarterback. That like I almost tweeted him back and been like, are you serious right now? And it sucks because I wish that people like that who made fun of me just would have just been cool, and because then I would have tweeted him back like, thanks man, like can't wait to hang out again or something like that. But it wasn't that case, and like, it really does suck because I wish that they would have been nice to me, so that, but like, it's kind of just like, I don't know, it's
way to take the high road, man. On the internet we have a saying that haters gonna hate, and some people just I mean, that's all they can do, that's all they really know how to do, and I kind of feel bad for them because I think that it must be a really, really horrid existence to wake up and just every day think about why you don't like people and what you don't like about them. So way to stay positive.
It's just jealousy of them, man. It's just, you know.
Trav, did you?
No, just saying it's jealousy. I mean, when people hate you for your success, that's just pure jealousy, because they want the success themselves, and they may be lacking something in their lives. That's all it is. It's nothing, you know, obviously you can't take it personally.
And then I had a question for you about social media. Being that you are a younger guy, and there are a lot of older guys who tend to not necessarily get the bigger picture of the social media engagement, what is your social media plan like? I mean, are you trying to be as active on as many platforms as possible?
Definitely.
Or do you focus on a particular set of platforms? I did see you on Instagram.
Yeah.
And shout out to DJ Ski. He actually happens to be a friend
of mine, really?
too. Yes,
that's awesome. You know, artists nowadays are just, first off, I would say this, are super lucky. Like, I'm so lucky living in this, like, doing what I do and having, like, the social media that we have nowadays. It's like almost the work that the artists had to do like 10 years ago, not even 10 years ago, like before, like even MySpace, before all that, like they had to work so much harder, I feel like, to get those fans, because it wasn't, you had to like get it on the radio, and you had to get the word out just by word of mouth, rather than just posting a tweet and posting a video and it kind of like going from there. So I have to say, like, I'm super on Twitter every day, tweet as many people as possible, because I feel like the more connected you are with the people who, you know, support you, it's just, I feel better about myself because I feel like I'm giving back to the people who got me to where I am today. And also, it's great to tweet someone and then be like, you made my day, like, thank you so much, and then like being super excited about it. So it's like, you know, I never, like, when I love being on Twitter, and I love tweeting all the people that tweet me, and I love doing Ustreams and Twitcams and posting YouTube videos. So, like I said, like I'm super lucky to be able to live in this generation.
And G Plus Hangout.
Yeah. I've just got one last quick question before I let Gracie Ann take over. As a songwriter, what's your favorite song that you've written?
Favorite song that I've written? Well, I only have one song out right now, but my EP will be out on July 24th, so a week from today actually. It'll be out on iTunes. And I think the favorite one that I've written would be, oh man, well, that's like one of the hardest questions because like I love every single song that that I've worked on because it all has kind of a part of me.
Maybe which personal
experience.
It's
all.
Yeah.
Maybe you could look at it as which one means the most to you at the moment.
Yeah. I would have to say there's one that it kind of took me a while to convince myself to put it on the EP. It's called.
Okay, Phil's doing a quick hit, so we're just going to bring it down just a little bit.
It's called Give Yourself a Try, and it's very just motivational song, and it's just kind of about like this is just a message because like especially like kids in high school, like people like nowadays just really lack kind of self-confidence, and I did a little bit too, and I first started the YouTube channel and stuff, but it's kind of a message just saying like just give yourself a try and like just don't let like people bring you down. So it kind of has to do with like the whole like hater thing. It's like but it's a motivational song. It kind of took me a while because it had a different style from what I wanted to do, but the message is really great, and so that's going on my EP. And also there's this song called Like Me or Not, and it's kind of the most John Mayer-ish on my EP, and so that's one of my favorite songs I've ever worked on. Just the feel of it. Not like the lyrics are great, but just the feel of the song is my favorite.
Hey Gracie, are you? Yes, go ahead, Gracie. Gracie is from here, from California, in Yucca Valley.
Hi.
What's up?
Last night when I heard that you were going to be on, I kind of did some research, and I watched almost all your videos. You were an awesome singer.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, that's so great. Gracie's a senior in high school.
Oh, really?
Yucca Valley.
Oh, I'm about to be a senior.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah. Now, I have last question.
Can I ask a question? I didn't get a chance.
You have one last question. Go ahead.
All right. So, Ryan, you have so many views and so popular and whatnot, but how do you see define success, and what do you see, how do you achieve the next stage of success for you? And you also just said did you and your family just move to LA too? Would that create a whole bunch of new pressure for you?
Yeah, I just recently moved to Santa Clarita, so that's about 20 minutes from like Los Angeles. But how I define success is like I already feel just this might sound, I don't know, I feel successful because I never had imagined that I would get to this point. So it's kind of like if this is the highest I ever got, like within like followers or whatever, I'm pleased with that because it was just something that I never thought would happen. So just being here right now is just like the craziest thing ever, and it almost takes me a while just to sit back and just take a step and close my eyes and just think about this past year, because especially in this industry, everything moves so quickly, so I have to almost stop and just be like, just think about what I've done and what I've gone through and just be grateful for every single moment, because it almost moves so quick where I almost forget to just be like, dang, like that was such an amazing experience. So I already feel pretty like successful, but just by I didn't have any expectations. That's kind of what why I feel kind of successful.
You have a really, really great attitude, and I mean, I'm inspired by you and what you're saying. Honestly, that's so wonderful. Thank you so much. And I wish you great success. I have one last question for you. So about your music, how are you taking it further? Are you studying? What where do you want to take? Are you learning more instruments?
Yeah.
How's that working?
Right now I'm learning guitar and piano, and I'm already like I'm picking up on it pretty quick, just because like I'm super passionate about it. So when I had the opportunity to like start taking guitar lessons and piano, it's like I stepped up right then and there, because my whole life I've wanted to do it. And so I'm actually on my show. I'm having a show tonight at the Roxy. I'm actually gonna play a little bit of piano there and stuff. So it's my first time. Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm really excited for
Hollywood.
it. And so
good for you.
Yeah, I mean, the best way to, like you said, study is like I just listen to music every day, listen to new music, and kind of just pick out, you know, what's like this song inspires me. I want to write something kind of like this. So that's kind of like where how I kind of like study music, I guess.
Well, awesome. Well, we'll be watching your career, definitely. And for all of you watching, thanks so much for hanging out with the Ryan Beatty. Can you guys take a quick picture of us? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the camera right here. Oh, and I forgot to ask you. So, are girls like giving you your numbers? What's going on? Are they calling the house?
I don't have it. Since I just moved, I don't have a house number.
Oh, no
like,
house
yet.
number. Yeah,
but at my last house, I don't know how that happened, but we'd get calls like 2 in the morning, and my mom would be like so like hello, and they'd be like, "Is Ryan there?" And she's like, "Are you joking? Like, if you're call, like, please call at the right time."
Oh, at least she didn't pay call at the right time.
My
mom would never call here again. But anyway, well, good for you. Take it easy. You're young, and now please come back.
I will, definitely.
You will? Oh, excellent. All right, you guys. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, good luck, man.
And if you guys can hear it.
I can't hear it.
Hear
your song, though.
That's you. Anyway,
you can find it on YouTube if
find
you want.
Yeah, you know where to find him. Ryan, thanks so much.
Oh, no problem.
You're a good guy.
Thank you.
You're a very, very, very good young man.
Thank you.
Thank you.